What's up, guys? We're going to look at some price predictions for Luna 2 and Terra Classic. Is it possible to get $1, or should we be expecting something else? And before we get into that, we're going to look at the Bitcoin price, which is pumping right now and could be setting up for a massive relief bounce that would push the whole crypto market up. So let's check it out. This is Bitcoin, and it's official, guys. Our streak of red weekly candles is finally over. We had a green candle last week. So the official number is 9 red weekly candles in a row. That's a new record. That has never happened before in the history of Bitcoin. And I think now we are ready for a nice relief bounce, which is already starting to go up here. So let's zoom in on the shorter time frame. And so we had this falling wedge, and yesterday I made a video about this. We were breaking out here, and I said, guys, this looks super weak here, weak breakout. We have like no volume, so I would be really cautious here. And I said, however, if we can see this get up to at least 30,000 with some higher volume, then we could see this really break out. And it did get to 30,000. We saw the volume go up here. And what do you know? We saw a huge breakout, just like I thought. And price target is up at 32,000 here. So, yeah, when you have low volume, you can have fake outs. But we were able to make another higher high and get some volume going. So we saw the nice breakout here. And just like back here, we had a nice breakout, and we saw this pump all the way up to 32,000, which was the price target. And this one also has a price target of 32,000. So we'll see if we can get there. I think we can. I'm currently in a trade. I'll show you guys. Here's my trade. Currently up 117% in profits. So make sure to subscribe if you want to get in on these trades with me and get these trade alerts. We've just had two beautiful breakout trades here. And again, price target's 32,000. I think we can get there. So that's a good place to take some profits. However, if we can break 32,000 and make a higher high, then I think we could get up. We could see a real nice pump and get up to somewhere around 35,000, which could lead into a massive relief bounce here. And I mean, the daily and the weekly actually look quite bullish, the larger time frames. So I think we could see a great relief bounce here in June. We have a beautiful bullish divergence here on the daily, the price going down, RSI going up. So if we can make a higher high, we could have a real nice relief bounce here. And if we look on the weekly, so you'll see the RSI down here. The last time the RSI was this low was way back in March of 2020. And what did we see right after that? A massive pump from 4,000 up to 65,000. So we could be in for a nice pump. And the time before this that the RSI was this low was the bottom of the bear market at the end of 2018, which we also saw a nice pump after that. So the last two times the RSI was this low, we saw a huge pump. The last time we saw this. So we could potentially be setting up for a massive relief bounce here. And I do think we will at least see some sort of relief bounce here in June. I think June's going to be a good month for crypto. And you might be thinking, well, I don't care about Bitcoin because, it doesn't have as big of gains as other coins. But you do need to pay attention to Bitcoin because everything follows Bitcoin. So in order for your altcoins to do good, Bitcoin needs to do good. So if Bitcoin can have a relief bounce and pump hard this month, then we'll see all the other coins, the whole crypto market will pump as well. So that's why it's important to always watch Bitcoin. All right, but again, on the immediate short term, first things first, before we see any pump, we're going to need to break resistance at 32,000. If we can do that, then we'll see a bigger pump. But that is 32,000 is the price target for this trade, so that is a good place to take some profits. All right, now moving on to Luna Classic and Luna 2. So Luna Classic and Luna 2, both charts looking almost identical. They seem to be very correlated right now, and they both dumped down here. And this is Luna Classic right here, dumped down. And yesterday I made a video and I actually bought some Terra Classic yesterday right down around this range, so it went up a bit. I think I'm like break even now as it's come down a bit, but hopefully it'll, looks like it's turning around. Hopefully it'll go back up here soon. Luna 2, same thing, dumped down, and I've been saying my price range, my buy range is $4 to $5. We got under $5, so I bought some right around here, and I think yeah, it went up a bit, and now it's coming down a bit, but I think I'm a little bit in profit still. Hopefully this will keep going up. I think we could definitely see some more pumps for Luna 2 and Terra Classic. Luna 2, I could totally see us getting back up to $10 or even higher, especially if Bitcoin starts pumping. That'll really help. But also Terra Classic could have some more pumps in it. There's still a ton of attention on this, so any good news could send the price pumping. So that's why I bought some on this dip here. Let me know if you guys bought some, and also let me know if you guys took advantage of these trade alerts and made some nice profits on those trades. All right, now moving on to Terra Classic, some longer term price predictions. So first off, can we get to $1? Sorry guys, but I do not think $1 is going to happen. Definitely not anytime soon. And the reason is, to get to $1, you would have to burn almost the entire circulating supply. You'd have to burn over 99% of the supply. So it's definitely not going to happen anytime soon. In theory, it's possible eventually if you just kept burning tokens for long enough. But again, it would take a very long time to get there. So I wouldn't be counting on $1, at least not anytime soon. However, 1 cent. 1 cent's actually possible, and that would be over 100x, so that'd still be massive. And 1 cent is actually possible with 0 burns, so you don't have to rely on burning tokens to get to 1 cent. And the reason is, to get to 1 cent, you would only need a market cap of 70 billion, which, yes, that's a very large market cap, but last year we did see Dogecoin get to a 70 billion market cap. And Dogecoin is a complete meme coin, so we know it's at least possible. However, that was in a bull market, so I think to get to 1 cent, we would also need to be in a bull market. So maybe in a couple years, when crypto's back in a bull market, we could potentially see Terra Classic get to 1 cent. And also, if you look at Ethereum Classic, it split from Ethereum back in July 2016. Didn't do much for almost a year, but then in the bull market of 2017, saw a massive pump from under $1 all the way up to $44, so that's over a 40x gain there. So even more evidence that it is possible for Terra Classic to potentially get to 1 cent in the next few years. So maybe you just want to hold a little bit, just put a small amount of money in, hold it for a few years, see what happens. Again, I have to warn you guys, whether you're trying to do some short trades here, catch a pump, or if you're going to hold it long term, either way, it's very risky. It's a gamble. This could go way up or it could go way down, so definitely be careful. But yeah, 1 cent. 1 cent is eventually possible. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch y'all later.